I'm sure wherever you're watching, you're seeing that Texas is hit with a nasty winter storm. Unfortunately, the restaurants are closed, but I'm gonna try to get up to the restaurant regardless. And I don't know, any viewers from up north had to take the ice off of the glass. I just assume you run the car and let it defrost. If there's any other tricks, I guess it doesn't matter now. Been having the car run for a while. I think it's starting to come off. Still needs some more time before this ice comes off. The goal is to get the drone in the sky and get some really cool shots of the city in this state before the next wave of storms come in, which you can see.
What are you doing?
Hey Sophie, why are you out here barefoot, Sophie? Are you crazy?
Stop.
Let me see your feet. Are they cold? What do they feel like?
Freezing? Now what are you talking to?
I was telling everybody that I'm trying to hurry up and get this ice defrosted. See the ice on the windshield? You can't see nothing. Look at that.
Can you hear me inside?
This is absolutely insane. I came up to the restaurant to grab some milk and eggs for the family. I decided, why not pause and have a beer with you real quick. A delicious stout on a cold, wintry, snowy day like today is in order, I feel. Being a restaurant owner is tough because the margins are so thin. Any wrong move the wrong way will result in the month being upside down. So it has nothing to do with making money, it has nothing to do with greed. Like, my desire to open this restaurant up is driven in survival. I don't know what these next 2 days are gonna mean closing down, because rent is not gonna decrease. A lot of my overhead's not gonna decrease, as far as like linen cost, insurance cost. All of the fixed costs are still gonna be the same. It's just the variable costs that are gonna decrease. Labor, you know, things like that. And that's what like makes me so worried and so tense and stressed out, is how are we gonna make bills at the end of the month? For some reason, like, I always just make it by the skin of my teeth. Some catering order comes through or something to that effect. But nevertheless, it's like I'm in a perpetual state of worry, where it's like these days are gonna be devastating. And I know I shouldn't feel that bad, but that's my role. Like, I'm the shepherd that looks over the flock, and the sheep can be at home carefree, and it's like I've got to think about the unforeseen dangers that lie ahead. We have been off to a fantastic January, though. I have to say that January has been overall really good, and we have a lot of caterings and a lot of big things coming up in February. So I'm gonna ramp up marketing and promotions for Valentine's Day and some other specials we got going on. And I think we're gonna have a really good month ahead of us. So maybe a little snowstorm is in order, and it can help everybody be excited to come back to work, and excited to make money, and excited to serve the community even better than we have been this month so far. 2023. No matter what happens, it'll never be as bad as 2020. That's for sure. While we're here enjoying each other's company, I want to ask you, how have you been liking the vlog series so far? I've been trying to switch it up a little bit, show some different aspects and keep you entertained and not bored. I've been showing, obviously, trying to niche it down to where it's like just the restaurant, and that's the only way I'll be able to grow the channel and get sponsors. People don't want to sponsor a hodgepodge channel, so I can market this whole thing as like a day in the life of a restaurant owner. So I really am trying to showcase all the different variations of what I go through in my roller coaster ride of a life as a restaurant owner. I have to sprinkle in family because we are daily vlogging and I can't hide from you. So when I'm with my kids and with my wife, like that's gonna be part of the vlog. And I think that's necessary because it shows the humanity in what we're doing here. So many people can go online and write a 1-star review, and it's like, have some compassion because people make mistakes and people are human. And I think you seeing me with my wife and seeing me with my kids, it reiterates that I am human. And you know, if something does go wrong, which this thing is like a clock with a million pieces in it, just know that like we mean well and people make mistakes. You know, my business is built on the backs of 18-year-old kids, and sometimes diners forget that. Like the restaurant industry is, although we have training in place, at the end of the day, it's still young people that are not like college graduates or not like career people. So they're still learning and they're still growing and developing. But I ask you again, if you have any feedback, any suggestions, anything you want to see more of, let me know in the comment section. That's how I communicate with you. Besides Bill and Cash, you two obviously comment on every single one of the videos, and I, trust me, I love it. I love seeing the comment section. It feels like the video is so appreciated when I see that. But yeah, if you have anything, drop it down below, and I will definitely like consider that whenever I'm deciding what tomorrow's vlog is gonna be. Let's go home and see the girls and play a little bit in this beautiful snowy weather. Look at these geese. Oh my goodness, can you see that, guys? Before we go home, I have to take my drone out for a flight, get some awesome shots of the restaurant. Remember, late to bed, early to rise, don't forget to advertise. She probably fell.
Yeah. Oh, help. Oh, stand her knee.
Maybe gotten hurt. Yeah, skinned her knee maybe.
Oh, made me stand her knee out of the backyard.
Yeah. The silver lining is being able to spend quality time with the girls and making memories. It's sad to have that burden of business on my shoulders, but I'm gonna do everything I can. Honey, I just set it by the front porch. I think it should be fine. Oh, you know what you should do actually, Sophie? Just set it right in here. That way it stays dry. The sun will rise again and life will go on. I just gotta... Hi, girl! Isabella! Ooh, careful. Are you making a snow angel?
Yeah!
Careful, you gotta get wet and cold. You put your hands by the fire, warm them up first.
Daddy, I love you. Are you soaking too? Yes.
It's in your pocket. Almost just fell. Get Henry. What do you think, Henry? Look at those clouds. What do you think, Henry?
It's a snow angel. Oh my goodness, a rare snow angel.
Oh, honey, you're so wet. You can't get wet when it's cold like this. Why'd you let her do it, Costa?
I didn't.
Emma, don't do that. She's about to be hurting.
I know.
No, Henry. Come here. Emma, you're gonna start hurting. When you get wet and cold, you can get really hurt.
Yeah. As fun as it's been, these girls are now wet and cold. So we gotta get them inside before hypothermia sets in. Emma, Sophie, let's get inside. Y'all are wet and it's freezing and y'all can get really sick. Sophie, come on, baby. We survived day 1 of Snowmageddon here in North Texas, and I wouldn't want to spend it with anyone else. Thanks as always for joining me on my adventures. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment below, and I will see you tomorrow.
You're like the sun coming up.